707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Fria, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like, oh.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. Has it all teed up, and we're off from US Bank Stadium. He fields it from the 8. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. They get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They send a man in motion. 1st and 10, give to Harris. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Harris on 2nd down. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow. I've got blue lady. Hey, 43. Hot. 15. Attack.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. Pistol now for Mahomes. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Yellow. Why's that?
A give left side. Here's Harris. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. Mahomes to throw for it. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready up!
McCarthy from his own end zone. And this one is launched downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin. Complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 32 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it at the 6. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings get the game's first points here in the 2nd. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
One after try good by Reichert. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Play action, Mahomes. downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 30. And a first down, Chiefs.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mounts are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Third down run with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And that's going to bring up a tough decision here for them on fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Follow these two. That's a line.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. They connect for the first. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Rose caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Looking quickly here.
That's another Kansas City Chief.
Harris. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Yellow.
They give it to him up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll leave the offense out there and try fourth and goal from the 4.
Yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Flanking 18.
Another carry for him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. If that offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
First down from the 42. Back to the well again. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And hey, at least he held on to the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 16-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Saw Blade hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. second and 6.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw, third and long. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
New set of downs from the 37. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to the air. McCarthy. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing again now. McCarthy. He hit Felton. This is caught. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line. There's McCarthy on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Reichard there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Yellow. Easy. 180.
He'll throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kevin Winston with the INT. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Quick toss headed left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I can promise you this, Kate, as they rep that play over the course of the week offensively, there was no way, no rhyme or reason you should get tackled for a loss in the middle of the field. Put a gold star by that defensive effort.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Quick slant is caught by Tislam. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he put everything he's got behind it. He steps in and makes the interception. Quincy Riley picks it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First down now, ball at the 33. Harris gets it on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He gets it to Rice. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
The 45-yard line.
15.
Man in motion here. Running behind center with Harris. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense to the line fast.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. is just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This has been a trend, yet another interception. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. Brought in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Brought in right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, McCarthy to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense getting a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's first and goal. Plowing up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take the lead on the first play of the drive. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
No doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Motioning him from the slot right. First down throw, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Yellow.
Another throw from Mahomes. Drops this one off to Harris. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They give to Harris from the gun. Running in the red zone. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. 7 yards on that pickup. And now they have a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Finds a man right side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. McCarthy looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. Able to hit Felton. This is caught. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. The long back on the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. They give it to him again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A good drop play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body, and these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
They'll run here on first down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
back-to-back carries here. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. The offense is set. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Has room into the secondary. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today. As they get the 1st down, they can take the clock down to zeros now.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. But we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you had a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now to throw. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come early as he gets full bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's back and escorted out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Hauled in by Rice. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in line.
18. That's good for a Kansas City.
We've got a man in motion.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Again, Mahomes to throw.
Chiefs.
Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
25 more yards.
Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in line.
Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Chiefs 29.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
To kick off for Kansas City.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Power squib kick is taken in. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the handoff. And now all the way across midfield before he was brought down. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a knife bringing me down. I went to her. He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to cut.